in our H-Town Sit Down. That's coming up when Houston Life returns right after the break.
Welcome back to Houston Life. It is time now for our H-Town Sit Down.
Let's meet today's guest.
He's a Nigerian comedian based out of Houston and has been traveling all over the country showcasing his unique brand of observational humor. Egenti hosts a talk show called Standing Room Only on Facebook and recently released his second comedy album. Today, he's ready to drop the mic in our H-Town Sit Down.
Egenti, come on out to Studio B.
Hello, guys. How you guys doing?
You? Welcome. Nice to meet you.
Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
It's great to see you, and I know looking at the calendar, you've got a busy month ahead.
Yes, I do.
Tour shows.
Very, very busy schedule, but it's good. That's what comics supposed to be. You have a lot of show, because if I'm staying home, that means my girlfriend said, you know what, you got to get a job.
You got to get out.
You got to get a regular job. So, yeah, that's a good thing. I'm traveling, doing shows, all that good stuff. So, yeah, I'm excited about it.
And a comedy album as well?
Yeah, I dropped 2 comedy albums in 5 years, yeah. The first album was Your Favorite African, the second was Catastrophe, and that's doing pretty good on all streaming sites. It's doing awesome, yeah.
Oh, we love that.
Very, very nice.
Yeah, that's the guy right there. That's me.
That's you. And April 6th, 8 p.m., Christian's Tailgate, White Oak Bar. The 8th, you're at the Riot Comedy Club.
Yep.
And then May 19th and 22nd, you're Come and Take It Easy Comedy Festival in Houston. So a lot of places to go see Egenti.
A lot of choices.
Let's weigh in. Let's have you weigh in on this whole Will Smith, Chris Rock situation.
Who are they? I don't ever heard of them.
Can you refresh my memory what we're talking about here?
You know, it's crazy. It's like when my phone literally blew up. Like my phone was literally going because I'm a fan of both of them.
Right.
To me, it feels like watching your parents go to a divorce. That's what it feels like. 2 favorite of my people are just getting at it. I'm like, it's crazy. Like it's a real thing. I literally thought it was a bit. Like
I think everybody
when he
did.
smacked Chris Rock, I was like, oh, this is a harsh bit. Because people were still laughing at the time. Then when Will Smith started yelling at him, then everybody go, oh.
They realized it wasn't a joke at that point.
When I saw Lupita Nyong'o's face, I was like, she's real.
Yeah, right?
That's not fake, because her face was like, oh.
Didn't know what to do.
He went from like Fresh Prince to I Am Legend that fast. It was crazy.
It was crazy. So, you know, you brought up a good point, too, in the beginning that, you know, this is when comedians come on stage, he was there to present an award. He wasn't there to, you know, work the room. But that's usually what they do, right?
They make jokes. That's what they do. Comics, I think we're so sensitive nowadays. I think because people are super sensitive, and I think that comics are supposed to push the envelope.
Right.
We're supposed to poke the bear. We're supposed to kind of bring the celebrities down from reality, because all these celebrities are like, I'm a celebrity. I'm a big top. Then the comics are just supposed to bust you, you know, make you feel, keep you down a notch. And that's what he was doing. I personally don't like the joke. I thought it was a really cheesy joke, but at the same time, still a joke nonetheless.
Because it sort of targeted Jada. I mean, she has an autoimmune disease. She didn't just do it for a cut.
She has
alopecia.
Yeah, yeah.
But again, he didn't know. I don't think he knew. Honestly, I don't think he knew, because I think he's not a malicious person. It's for him to make that joke. He says G.I. Jane 2. I've seen G.I. Jane 1. That's actually a great movie. I think it was actually saying that you look like you just filmed that movie, because it's about a woman that went to Navy SEAL, and she was really bad, you know? She was cool. She was really good. So it was just like, I think it was a homage to that movie, but it was kind of cheesy, but I don't think it was worth getting assaulted. That was crazy. I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
And regardless of whether or not you like the joke, I mean, I think at the end of the day, for someone to assault someone on a live television anywhere, it's not okay. Some good news though before we let you go. So Queen Bee, Beyonce, and Megan Thee Stallion.
I love both of them.
That performance, in case y'all missed this performance was on a tennis court in Compton where the Williams sisters trained, where they used to practice with their dad. So that was part of this. You know, they specifically had her do it there. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful moment. Megan Thee Stallion too, her cameo performance at the top of the show. This was a surprise. First time at the Oscars, she said she was nervous. I gotta tell you, she belongs on that stage.
Yes.
She owned the house last night. So
no, I'm happy for her, because I actually know her mom. Her mom passed away. She did one of my first shows ever like 6 years ago. So she blew up like literally 4 years ago. It's kind of like crazy. I remember her 6 years ago doing one of my shows. And now to see it like global, it's like amazing. It's like, God is good. She's like, I'm so proud of her. She's representing Houston to the fullest. I love it.
You know, I always say there's always a Houston connection.
Yeah.
Always.
All the big stories.
Like if you see the picture of her, she doesn't even look like herself. She looks like a global superstar. But back then, her mom was like, this girl's gonna be a star one day. And I was like, yeah, whatever. And now to see him going, her mom was right.
She was right.
Yeah.
Her mom went by Hollywood. She passed away. She had like a clog in her heart, and that killed her.
Oh my gosh. Well, she's looking down from above. Egenti, thanks so much.
Thanks for having me, guys. It was fun.
Yeah, come back and see us, okay?
Always.
And we'll remind people about all the tour dates and all the stops that you have coming up.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Great
Good
to
to see
catch
you.
up with you.
Awesome.
And when we come back, upgrading your living room, a chair that's as comfortable as Grandpa's old recliner, but way more stylish.
All right, sounds good to me. Also, healthcare.